community? This is Tommy in North Carolina, headed to South Carolina. I'm going down to Greenville. Our buddy Gene, who owns Horizon Records, does a record show. I don't know when it is. I don't know if there's a consistent time for it. But I've never gone to this record show. I think he says there's about 40 vendors supposed to be there. So it's not huge, I don't think, but it's a record show. So I am going down there right now and going to see what they have. So I thought I would take you guys along to see what we've got. Searching for the usuals, Thin Lizzy, XTC. Those who watch my channel, you know what I'm after. But who knows what I'll find down here. So stay tuned. We're going to see what we can find, and we'll be giving you updates throughout the day. All right, so I am back from the show with a stack of records that I'm really excited to share with you guys. So I didn't get any footage inside of the place. I don't know if you've ever been to these things, but they can be a little bit overwhelming. There's a lot of people, a lot of vendors, and I'm just not comfortable walking around with my phone shooting video. And I'm sorry for those of you that just want footage of it. I probably should shoot stuff, but I get so busy in the moment where I'm searching and looking that I don't think to just have the camera out. Even when I think I want to take some video, I just don't really focus on it like I probably should. So I apologize. I didn't get any footage from the show itself, but I am going to show you guys what I got. First off is this, which I've shown this particular record before. This is not for me. This is for my friend Sean in New Orleans. Hi, Sean. This is the infamous double Wally Get the Knack. I got a copy last year. Those of you that follow my channel know about this. The Wally Trog mastered Get the Knack. Sean has been on a search for this for quite a while. Mastered by Capital, Wally's name on both sides. So I grabbed it for him. So Sean, this is your copy, and it's actually, funny enough, might be, I know the jacket is much nicer than mine. So maybe you can spare a jacket since I was able to find one for you. My buddy down at yesterday's, Mike, who I've talked about on here before, he was there and had some stuff. This is one that I actually was really, really excited to get. He had it in the store the last time I was there with Beetle Brad. You can go back and watch that video. Hi, Beetle Brad. He had this record and I passed on it because I've got another copy of this, and I've shown it in videos. The Aerial Ballet by Harry Nilsson. This is on the black RCA label. And this is the one that has Daddy's Song on it. I thought that my pressing had it, but it didn't. So same record, but it's got Daddy's Song on it. So I went ahead and got that. Was glad that he had a copy. All right, let's get to the nitty gritty of what we're really after here. The gold, the real gold. Of course, so far gold. This is one that I was on the fence about. This is a record that I don't own on vinyl. There was a gentleman there that had 2 copies of this. This is Sticky Fingers by the Rolling Stones, for those of you who don't know. And zipper cover. I've not actually looked at this yet, so I don't even know if the zipper works or not, which it appears to. So, zipper cover here. Pull the record out here. I don't know what we've got here, but the record needs cleaning. It looks like it's cleanable. It's not in the best shape, but this is the SO pressing, which is the preferred pressing, even over the Monarch. So the thing was about this LP, for me, was that it was relatively cheap. So I gave $10 for it. So for $10, a zipper cover, which may or may not work. I'm not gonna fight with it. That's for sure. But I took it, especially with that pressing. Now, going forward with some more stuff. Those of you who follow my channel on a regular basis know that I am all about finding XTC and Thin Lizzy records. That's been my big goal this year, especially Thin Lizzy records. XTC records you can kind of find out there. So I picked this one up yesterday. This is Go To, the XTC album. And it has that great cover. This is a Canadian pressing of this LP on Virgin. Show you guys the label there. So pretty cool. Glad to get a copy of that because, like I said, didn't have this album, so now I do. So for those of you who just don't care or aren't interested, the rest of the video is Thin Lizzy records. So I hit the jackpot yesterday for Thin Lizzy. So I was able to help my Thin Lizzy collection along quite nicely. I picked this one up. This was pretty cheap. This is called Thin Lizzy, the collection. It's got a 1985 date, made in England. I'm assuming this is a European thing. It's a double record set, gatefold, which is pretty cool. So, 2 records, and it looks like it is a lot of the, if I can get the record out here and show you guys. So, it looks like it is a lot of the Decca stuff, but, you know, I've been so dry on Thin Lizzy, I just don't see these records in the wild. So I've kind of made a deal where if I see it, I'm going to get it. This was $10, I think. So, you know, not bad. And I'll tell you what's on here really quick. Well, I'll tell you what. If we can get the blur to go away. There you are. There's the track listing. 2 records. Like I said, it looks like a lot of the Decca stuff. So, why not? Mike also had a copy of Chinatown, which is one of the Warner Brothers Thin Lizzy records. So, and I'm finding quite a bit of those pretty regularly. But, like I said, these are records I didn't have, records I needed. So I'm getting them because I'm interested in Thin Lizzy. Another Thin Lizzy record I got. Black Rose, a rock legend. So, one of the later ones again. But, stuff that I didn't have. So, stoked to get it. This is another one of the Warner Brothers LPs. This one's quite interesting. The jacket is pretty terrible. For not in the best shape, but it was really cheap. The back cover in particular looks bad. And you know, this kind of adds, and you see the side of it's pretty gnarly. This is Fighting. The thing about these records to me, and particularly Thin Lizzy records, I think it kind of adds to the charm of the record to have them like this, because I don't know, I kind of think of guys like with beers and, you know, having these records to party with. It's on the Mercury. The record looks good. The jacket, not so much. But again, these aren't records that I see in the wild very much. So, you know, to get my hands on actual Thin Lizzy records, kind of a big deal. And finally, last, certainly not least, probably my personal find of the day, I finally have landed a copy of Jailbreak. Now, probably a lot of you are saying, well, Jailbreak, that's, you know, the most common Thin Lizzy record. Maybe so, but I have never seen this in the wild. This one still got the shrink on it. This is a later pressing. You can see it's got the Sound Savers thing on it, sticker on it. This is a later Mercury pressing. I did actually yesterday see an original Mercury pressing, but it was a Record Club copy, and I wasn't sure. Yeah, I was being a snob about the pressing. Plus, this later pressing is actually a master disc pressing, and it was in better shape. So for the same price, I went with this one just because, you know what? If you're going to have one, I mean, I can always find maybe an original, master disc pressing and upgrade at some point. But considering it's a record that I've never had and was looking for it, really glad to get my hands on it. Sorry about the glare, the shrink wraps on it. So I did really well with my Thin Lizzy, and so that was one of the big finds yesterday, and so I'm really glad to have it. So I'm going to clean these guys up and start playing them. You can watch me spin them on my Instagram feed and Twitter feed. It's Tommy Burton75. If you didn't know that already, go over and check out my other channel, Daily Records. I do a different record every single day and have done so faithfully all year long. So thanks to everybody that watches that. And thanks to everybody that watches this channel. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all the good stuff. It doesn't take anything out of you to hit the subscribe button. I'm way behind on watching your videos, which I apologize now publicly. Because it's just a lot of things have kind of caught up to me. I guess summertime in life, a big job change recently, all stuff you don't care about or want to hear because we want to talk about records, and that's cool. But I'm just apologizing because I have not been spending as much time watching videos as I normally have been, and I'll be honest, I haven't been spending a lot of time buying records. So this was a nice pickup, a great record show. Thanks to Gene down at Horizon Records who puts the show on, and everyone that participated. A lot of cool people, met some nice people, and did well on the Thin Lizzy front. So that's a big thumbs up. In the meantime, I'll see you all again very soon. Thanks for watching, and good night.